This is a demo for the AutoDialer services. First of all, you have to open the main site. Then you have to log in into the site through your credentials provided by the company. Here I am using my own credentials as an example. The following panel will appear before you on logging in. Since we are talking about the AutoDialer, an AutoDialer or automatic phone dialer is a special type of outbound dialer software which helps to dial out a set of contacts automatically. Depending on the call flow, you can play a greeting, ask for an IVR input and more. All the calls can be assigned to different agents depending on certain conditions. Since we are talking about AutoDialer refers to a service through which you can assign certain calls to your agents. For the calls to be assigned to your agents, you need them to download the app provided to you by the company, and you have to manage their accounts through the option mentioned here as management on the left hand side. Click on management and then on agent management. Through the agent list, you can add a new agent, enter their details, enter the username that you want them to use to log in the apps, put them as active, use the extension if you are taking up an IVR service, select recording as true if you want to get the recording details of the calls they made throughout the campaign. Then click on create. You need to get them verified by clicking on the contact and then clicking on verify agent. When you click on verify agent, a pop-up will appear and you can send an OTP to their number to verify the number. As soon as they are verified, then only you will be able to add them in a group which will be further added to the campaign. You can edit or delete the contact as per your need. As soon as you have verified the agent, you can either add a new group from here, like this. Then you can edit it by agent management system, and you can add any agent through the agent list. You can also set their priority as per your needs. You can also edit it later on or delete them as per your needs. Once you have assigned them to the groups, you can move on to the service. Click on services option, then on AutoDialer option. Before filling up these details, you first need to set the password of the agents. Go on settings, move to agent password reset. Select the agent from the drop-down menu. Click on the password you want to. Then re-enter the password and click on submit, and the password will be assigned to your agent through which they can enter into the apps. Once they have logged in into the apps, you can set up the campaign through services and AutoDialer. You need to make sure that as soon as you submit the campaign, during the submission, the agents should be logged in to the apps so that they can see the campaigns afterwards. There are two options, file data and lead data. If you have a CSV format file in which the contacts are mentioned to which you want to make the calls, then you have to use file data. If you want to make the calls to the leads present in your CRM and schedule the call, then you have to select lead data, select up a follow-up date and time, and also filter them through these categories. I am explaining the file data here. You can add a file here which should be of a CSV format. Otherwise, it would not function properly. You can either add a file by choosing it. For testing, you can download a sample provided by our company. As soon as you click on download sample, you will see a sample file. You can choose this file through downloads, open it, and click on upload. You will be able to see the mapping option here. As you can see that the sample file that we downloaded had the following headings. These headings are mentioned here in the mapping option. Through the mapping options, you have to mention to the system what kind of data do you want under the headings, because the headings can be different for different data. The My Name can be under the title name, client name, or any other heading, but you need to specify to the system what kind of data do you want under them. Like for My Name, you can enter name, mobile number. For email, you can select email. And for the rest of the data, you can select between the three other options. When you select agent data, the data will be stored in the system and the agent will be able to see that data. If you select data store, then the data will be stored in the system, but it will not be visible to the agent. If you click on the blank, then the data will not be stored in the system and the agent also won't be able to see it. Basically, it is used for the data that is unnecessary and is still in the file. I am filling in the details as per my need. Leaving these as blank and then uploading the file. The file is uploaded as you can see it. As soon as the file is uploaded, you can also see it here. The mapping is complete. Then you can assign a name to your campaign. Then you can select a group as per your need. I had selected a group rest. Then there are distribution policies. There are two policies. One is fixed and one is pool. Fixed is when you want the calls to be equally distributed to your agents. Like there are 10 calls and you want them to be distributed between two agents, then they'll get 5 calls. The second is the pool option. If the pool policy is selected, the number of calls will not be fixed for the agents. That is, whosoever will finish the first call will receive the second call. Then there are max retry option and retry time option. These are when a customer does not receive the call. Basically, they are not available to take the call. Then you can make an automatic selection of those contacts so that a call is made after some time again on their contact number. If I want to retry 2 times on their contact number, then I'll select true. And here I'll set the duration after which I want the calls to be made. I'm selecting here as 20 minutes. There are 3 other options. First is confirmation compulsory. When you click on confirmation compulsory, what happens that as soon as your agent gets a call forwarded to their app, they'll get a pop-up to select from to either continue by clicking on call or pause if they want to take it later on. Then there is comment compulsory. Through this, a comment pop-up will come up on the screen of your agents while they are on a call. They can fill in the data of the customers as per their need and also fill in extra details in the comment box. Mask number helps us to mask the number of the clients from the agents. Then you can click on submit and the campaign will be submitted. You can check your campaigns through reports and AutoDialer. You can also check the report of your agents through Reports, App Recording. Here you will find the recordings of your agents. You can see which numbers were answered, how much duration the call was, and also the number they had made calls to. You can click on CRM to check the data that they had filled into the comment pop-up. You can also edit the comment pop-up details directly through here. And you can check the comments by clicking on it and then clicking on comments. There was no data added, so here there is no data available. But if any data was added, you will be able to see it here.